baqina ndvuka ngabazitha abagijima ngato tonke indlela zotshela umzali kampeni ethi umkazi wakhe ujula ngamanzi into bagogo bakosimela nompembe ondlebe zikhona zakhona amakhumbane umpembe lokothaku ondlovu uzekha ngabasola abelusi izithokozani bantu abadala vusele yini bogogo uqobo gumede okhuzwayo usimama noyeyeye isiphathe kwayo okhuzwayo izithokozani bantu abadala ngabale ngaphandle hlophe abakhonkosi namabheki.
Phakama mtitiyeli nsizwa imidwa wena makhanyisa kumnyama ilanga lingekho kedle ligedleza ngezinye impande mthabansindi nesimuhu mithi nezihlahla ezingahlazi kezimensi shinhliziyo zamadoda ayibomvu shobe elikhulu shobe edlula amanye shoba lenjula mthakwezindlula nhloli yesizwe siza ngemiyalo Pembe kaloku kuthiwa magujwa wena ombezimbiwa ezingambiwa ziyathwebuleka dlovu zadle ekhango kuswele belusi ngikukhuluma wena mlomo ngathethi manga ngiyabingelela bogogo nabomkhulu. Most of the names that we are giving to amadlozi or ancestors, they are biased to one language. You know, they are biased, I must say that, to one language. Basically emanating from the Ngoni language. Then I need to give the linguistic meaning and the spiritual meaning of the term uManono. What does it mean? It's a plural. There is uManono and uManono. uManono and uManono. uManono is singular of what I'm going to be talking about. uManono is plural. So therefore, what is uManono? uManono, it is an ancestral spirit that belongs to a person that has died before reaching a puberty stage. That's what uManono is. So uManono is a plural of it. So we know that an ancestral spirit, when I talk about an ancestral spirit, ngikhuluma ngedlozi noma ngethongo. Idlozi nethongo, two different things, you know. But idlozi nethongo, both of them are ancestral spirits. It simply means that I'm talking about a transformed human soul into becoming a spirit, meaning that it can live on its own, can be able to be active on its own without the help of the body. A human being is a combination of the body and the soul and the shadow. Do you understand? A human being is a combination of the body, the soul, and the shadow. As African people, this is how we define a human being. A shadow ngikhuluma ngesithunzi. Isithunzi sakho is part of you, you know. So it's very important that we must take that into cognizance. So therefore, uManono or uManono, it is that type of an ancestral spirit which has returned from the spirit world because of it has some duties to perform in this physical world. In a way, idlozi luwumoya obuyisiwe kwabangasekho noma kwelamathongo kuze ukwazi ukudlozomela noma uze ngesidlozana, you know. I know I'm speaking a deeper language now. Isidlozana, it's a possession. So it has to come with possession. To possess you as a human being in order to serve whatsoever that type of a spirit does. So uManono, that is the type of an ancestor that belongs to the kids, right? So let me start about an issue that is very, very problematic before I can go deep into uManono. We have uManono okuyidlozi elihle, and we have uManono okuyidlozi elibi, right? uManono as a good spirit and uManono as a bad spirit. This spirit belongs to a child, you know. uManono omubi, normally it happens daily in our lives, but we do not know. For an example, if a person gets pregnant or somebody impregnated someone, then unfortunately with a sadness, then they decide to terminate the child, you know. They terminate a child. I don't want to use the word abortion, it's not respective. But they decide to terminate a child due to certain conditions. Then what happens? They're separating the body and the soul. And when the body collapses, the soul has an ability to transit or to go into a transitional stage and become a spirit. That is uManono. Now this Manono becomes angry inside. Then hence people, they will experience inichitho, inyama, and everything that is happening in their life because of uManono is trapped inside, has not been done izinto ekumele enzelwe zona ekhishwe to be removed from this womb and be alungiselwe ngamasiko so that he can go to the spirit world and live with the ancestors, you know. So it becomes a problem into your life. That is the type of uManono. But uManono njani omubi, because of what it does, it causes a lot of problems into your life. Then the good Manono, it is the Manono that comes with a certain gift, not anger, into your life. And uManono, it is one type of the ancestors okwaziyo ukuphehlela igobongo kodwa awunantwaso. What is igobongo? Isihlazi. It is the type of medicine that they use in order to align this type of Manono so that it can be able to sit well in a person, you know. So if a person do have uManono, because of as kids, they like to play with other kids. If somebody is possessed by uManono, the first sign or a symptom of uManono, that particular person will be adorable to kids. Uzothanda abantwana ngenye indlela emangazayo. And because of that spirit is in you, it will influence your behavior as well. You'll behave like a child. And people will say, hey, our tat is into serious, you know. Thanda ukudlala and all those things. You'll behave like a child. Because of you are having, you are interconnected with a spirit that belongs to a child. So automatically you'll behave like a child, you know. This, most of the time, uManono understands the age class better than an elderly person. You understand? We all know in our nature to say, for an example, your child who is living can understand the other child better than you as a parent because of the age. You understand? The age difference creates a different atmosphere to them. So therefore, uManono, when you have uManono, the gift that will come with, you'll be good in healing kids. Very good in healing kids. You'll understand what could be the problem because of you are inspired by the spirit that is inside you that we call the uManono, you know. uManono. Then uManono is also defined to other people. They say it's a spirit of peace. It is a good spirit. It is a sinless type of a spirit. Idlozi elihle eluMnono wekati. Elinobunono bekati. You know, ikati liyayithanda and all that. But lo muntu nomnono wekati. So that it simply means, and that character will be seen within you as well. A person that actually possesses uManono is not a person that actually likes to come with fights, you know. And those people, they like ukuthi bayithande. Similarly, like the type of idlozi elinzunza ngithi bayithanda abantu bakhona, you know, all the time, because of why banomnono la kubo, banomanono at the same time, you know. So that's what is uManono is, you know. So how does a child have a gift of healing or a certain gift to impart to somebody else? The answer is very simple. One thing that we must all understand, if you are born with a calling, if you have a calling, it means that you are born with a calling. And there are signs that are seen or spotted when you are still born, you know. When you are born with a calling, I mean, when you have a calling, it means that you are born with a calling. Uzalwa nayo leyo nto leyo. And the uzalwa wenzeni umbethe or wembethwe. Uzalwa umbethe or wembethwe. Umbethe ini a physical thing, umbethwe yini the spiritual being in you. So therefore, as that child, for an example, he did not reach a puberty stage, but he had a gift of the forefathers that was given to that particular child. So automatically that particular child has not completed his journey, unfortunately, in this world. Then he had to return back and possesses somebody that they choose best to execute the work, because of ukuthwasa nokufezela nokuphakamisa idalwa nokubalungisela. You know, I've touched 4 things: ukuthwasa, ukufezela, ukuphakamisa nokulungisela abantu abadala. It is done because of you are having a certain gift in you. There are those who will twasa, right? There are those who don't need to twasa. Ekumele baphakamise idalwa. There are those ekumele balungisela abantu abogogo and all those things. You understand what I'm saying? Umlungisela lento efunayo, then your life becomes back to normal. But uhlushwa amadlozi, then you fix that, then your life becomes normal. These 4 things, they are different, and we need to know that, and we need to identify that, so that we don't confuse ourselves along the way. To avoid the issue that people goes to the healers and then they come out with a lot of problems. Healers should provide solution. So uManono, it does not have any traceable documentation, what I'm talking about here. That's why I'm trying to bring it into the understanding, a simple understanding, the basic understanding of people, because of one thing that we must understand is that when our history, our knowledge on spirituality was documented, if it was documented, it was not documented to liberate us. It was documented to enslave us mentally. Because of in South Africa, we don't have the history of slavery, but we have a hidden history of mental slavery. A lot of things with Twasa we don't understand. A lot of things we are executing we don't understand because of there is no documentation. And the history that we are having, it was not well yet researched. They just went to one person and say, Ayushaka was cruel, was killing twins. For what reason? We don't know. Mushweshwe did that and did that. For what reason? We don't know. Until now, we have people that are the vessel of knowledge through their own ancestors who lived in that time, who revealed certain things and trying to make sense into them. That's how we'll get to know about those things. So in short, there's nothing much I can speak about uManono, but I can just define what is uManono when it comes to you, what it does. How do you fix ulungisela kanjani uManono ngoba akathwaswa. Umlungisela kanjani uManono, and as well as how do you define if you do have uManono. And also, when you tend to remove kids, it's in 2 ways. It's either there's uManono omubi, you remember how it came about, and there's also uManono omuhle. So it's very important to define your own dreams before you come to us because of we charge. We must learn to define your own dreams, to see if this Manono comes to you, ufika ngokhathazeka, ngokuhlukumezeka or ufika ngenjabulo kuwe. Then you will know to say, for an example, why am I dreaming a child all the time is angry, is crying and all those things? It's not in a happy state. Then you will know what you have done in secret. You know what you have caused your woman to do in secret. Because of even men dream such dreams. But at the end of the day, they cannot, they say, "Hi, issue mama leyo, mina ngikukanga mntwana," and all those things. You contributed in the creation or in the impregnating that person, that particular person. So therefore, in short, this is what I was trying to cover in regarding to uManono. Because of uManono, idlozi labantwana, and also there is a certain muti, right? A certain herb. We call it uManono. You know, most of that herb we use them shayintolo. You know, shayintolo is kombangalo. That muti we call it uManono. You understand? It's a muti as well. So we define uManono as a spirit that has departed, as umuti, because of there's a muti called uManono, and as well as a spirit that is holistic. When we say umuntu nomnono, unomnono, it means a holistic spirit. It could be that of a child, it could be of an adult, but umnono is just in general a good spirit.